Hello everyone, and welcome back to Play On GAA. Today we are looking at 5 ways that Kerry can reclaim the Sam Maguire. 2014 was the last time the Kerry were the best team in Ireland. Since then they have made it to the All-Ireland final twice, in 2015 and in 2019. Both times they were defeated by Dublin. 2021 was supposed to be Kerry's year, and after recapturing the Munster Championship and Dublin's semi-final exit to Mayo, it looked even more like it was Kerry's time. However, Tyrone had other plans, and with that defeat the gap has now gone up to 7 years without an All-Ireland title for the Kingdom, and they decided to replace Peter Keane with Jack O'Connor. Having won All-Irelands with Kerry in 2004, 2006 and 2009, these are the 5 ways that we believe that O'Connor can return Kerry to the top once again. Number 1. Settle on a goalkeeper. One trait of all the top teams apart from Kerry is that they have their goalkeeper. Tyrone have Niall Morgan, Mayo have Rob Hennelly and so on. Yet for some reason Kerry have chopped and changed their goalkeepers since the departure of Brendan Keeley. They've switched between Brian Kelly, Shane Murphy, Shane Ryan and Kieran Fitzgibbon. This causes uncertainty not only for the goalkeepers but for the team as a whole. It makes their kick-out strategy change depending on the goalkeeper and gives the other teams a leg up on the Kingdom. O'Connor needs to settle on a goalkeeper and stick with them for the year. Let the relationship grow between the keeper and the team, and that will add to their abilities. Our pick for the year is to bring back in Dr. Crokes' goalkeeper, Shane Murphy. Number 2. Get Donny Buckley back and sort the defence. Before 2019, Kerry were constantly berated with the accusation of having a vulnerable defence. Following the addition of Buckley to the management team, the Kerry defence was excellent in the latter stage of the 2019 championship, and following that final defeat to Dublin, Buckley left following a fallout with then manager Peter Keane. Now that Keane is gone, O'Connor should bring Buckley back to work his magic again with the defence. Even though he was proposed to be in the other management team for Kerry, and Paddy Talley is also in the backroom team, O'Connor should still bring Buckley in. Don't let the ego get in the way. Bring in Buckley and he can work his magic with the defence once again. And speaking of tightening the defence, Stefan O'Cumbar has recently returned from the AFL, and O'Connor should get the Naguel man back in the side to tighten up at the back. O'Cumbar is a man mountain and he could well be Kerry's answer to their full-back problems. Number 3. Strengthen midfield. One of the more worrying things for Kerry in the 2021 championship was that David Moran was taken off in the All-Ireland semi-final. Moran has been a monster for Kerry ever since he became a regular starter in the early 2010s, and the potential decline in his fitness is of huge concern for Kerry. A potential wildcard fix for Kerry in this field is to look to their star in the AFL, Mark O'Connor. O'Connor is a huge man noted for his high fielding, and Colm O'Rourke wrote after the 2019 final that O'Connor was the midfielder that Kerry badly needed. Having him back would immediately strengthen Kerry's midfield. If this is not possible, then giving Diarmuid O'Connor and Jack Barry a full league campaign alongside Moran should be Kerry's next step, to build up a chemistry between the three and give Kerry a base for midfield to fuel their star-studded attack. Number 4. Play attacking football. While throughout this video we've pointed out how Kerry can strengthen elsewhere, there is no doubt that their main talent lies with their forwards. The Cliffords, Sean O'Shea, Paul Gainey, these guys are stars. As well as this, there are players like Gavin O'Brien and Paul O'Shea waiting in the wings to come in to make their mark on the team. One of Peter Keane's biggest mistakes as Kerry manager, particularly in the 2020 season, was that he tried to make Kerry play a defensive style of football, and safe to say that cost them. While 2021 was definitely better, Kerry still are trying to play like every other team. O'Connor needs to recognise that Kerry's strength lies in not conceding less than the other team, but scoring more. Take the handbrake off of their attack and blow teams away in the league and championship, and carry that momentum into the latter stages, and then let their stars do the rest. Number 5. James Odonoghue. One of the most gifted players that Kerry have had in the last 15 years, James Odonoghue is something of an enigma in Kerry right now. He is undoubtedly brilliant, and his skill and pace are remarkable. One of the most forgotten things in the GAA right now is that just before the pandemic, Odonoghue looked fantastic in the drawn league match between Dublin and Kerry, and we haven't seen him since. One of the most notable things in Kerry's exit was that when David Clifford had to limp off against Tyrone, Kerry's attacking threat for extra time decreased massively, and they had to bring back on Paul Gainey after taking him off earlier. If they have a former Footballer of the Year in James Odonoghue, they are ready to come in and make the impact we all know he can make, whether he's starting or coming off the bench, then Kerry will have another match winner in their team, and he could make all the difference in Kerry's quest to regain the Sam Maguire. So those are the 5 ways that we think Kerry can reclaim the All-Ireland title. Do you agree with us? Leave a comment below, and until next time, take care.